Hello, my name is Brad Turner here today speaking on behalf of About.com about common chemical weed control. I'd like to start out by saying that I did graduate from the University of Georgia with a horticulture degree, specifically in landscape and grounds management. First of all, let's start out by defining a weed. A weed is defined as a plant that is anything growing out of place, whether that's in your landscape bed or in turf areas. Weeds generally, they spread by seeds, and certain weeds may have 1,000 of seeds per life cycle. And what they do is they overwinter, they emerge, and when they emerge, they grow profusely. As far as chemical control for weeds, what you have is you've got your pre-emergent control and your post-emergent control. Let's start out by talking about pre-emergence. Pre-emergent is defined as a chemical that you apply to the landscape and in prevention of the weeds actually emerging. That's a common practice here in the greater metro Atlanta area, and we do have great control with those products. So with pre-emergence, generally that does hold about 90 to 100% of control as long as they are applied effectively and the proper timing and the proper rates need to be adhered to. It's very important. So if the pre-emergents aren't strong enough for the actual weeds, what you have is something called a post-emergent product. A post-emergent product is basically something that you spray on a weed once it has emerged. You have a selective versus non-selective. A selective herbicide only treats the weeds that you are targeting. You got to make sure that you read the label, define the actual weed that you have, because there are numerous products that treat different weeds and not necessarily intermingle with other weeds. Once the weeds emerge, whether it's a winter or summer annual, from the soil, you need to identify what weed is present, therefore you can come up with the proper control method. And what the non-selective herbicides is it's going to kill off anything that it comes in contact with. With the proper application rates, most of the weeds here in the landscape are fairly easy to control. As far as a selective herbicide, you've got grassy weed control and broadleaf weed control. The grassy weed control here in the metro Atlanta area is a little bit tougher to control, but with the new products out there on the market, the technology is making it much easier for us. Those are a few of your most common weed control methods. For more information, please seek About.com.